Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is once again a video from my stream this past Friday of Magic the Gathering draft. This was actually the very first draft, so I just wanted to say a couple things. Also, I just want to intro all of my Magic drafts so I can give you guys a little rundown of what's going on. First things first, we did fix the layout so it looks a lot cooler. At least I think so anyway. But also we have now the match total put on screen with OBS, so I don't have to worry about putting it in Premiere and it's changing position every 5 seconds. But unfortunately, what that needs is me to be able to pay attention and update it as I play. But this was the very first draft of the run, and it turned out to be really, really good. So I was not very good at keeping up with the match win total. You'll see that I didn't really need to use it that much though, because pretty much I just did a lot of winning, which was awesome. But this was the best draft I've had overall when you can't count the draft process and the actual games themselves. And I think I made a lot of really strong plays. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you for the next one on Friday. Okay, draft number 1. Okay, so we've got Primal Might as our rare, which I think this is an alright card, but I think it could be a lot better. Also, I don't know if it's going to show up, but I have untapped .gg ratings, but even if it doesn't show up, I'll just read off what I'm reading. Now, I know off the top of my head that Swift Response is a 4-star card on a scale of 5. It's also just a really, really safe early card. I like Faith's Fetters, and actually maybe Faith's Fetters is better, but I don't think so. I think Swift Response is better, and I think that's a good first pick. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Take Feathers or Response. Yeah, Swift Response was... those were definitely the two cards I was thinking, Julian. We got an early Watcher of the Spheres. That seems like it might be fun. Oh, oh, Bradley was talking about a Magic deck. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, somebody commented on my Facebook post. All right, so I'm thinking Watcher of the Spheres is probably the move here. Angelic Ascension is good too. Hellkite Punisher is good, but I think... also, I'm just going to move this down. Actually, I'm just going to move this over here for now, so it doesn't interfere with my draft. Like, Shock's good, Hellkite Punisher's good, but I feel like already being in white, I think I definitely want to play a flyer deck. I think that's a good start to the day, especially if we can get some good flyers. Okay, so here we got Mistral Singer. Take Bird. Are you watching, Julian, and you're just commenting on that little pockets of lag? I'm not a fan of that happening right now, but hopefully it won't happen too much. But yeah, you're watching and you're just telling me on here. That's funny. I think the Bird is the right move, because if I ever go turn 2 Watcher, turn 3 Mistral Singer, I think I'm in good shape. There's some consideration for Celestial Enforcer, but hopefully that'll wheel. Either that or Seasoned Hallowblade. It'd be cool for either one of them to wheel. Oh, man. This is interesting. Vryn Wingmare. It's got a 3-star rating. But another Swift Response, though? Okay, so actually, Vryn Wingmare might not be that good. I think I'm going to take the second Swift Response, because it's just insane. Unicorn? You think you'd take the Unicorn over the second Swift Response? There's no guarantee that I'm going to get more of these, although it does kind of look like white is open. It does combo. I should probably prioritize flyers a little bit. Yo, what's up, Zetaflare? How you doing, man? Yeah, I think you might be right, Julian. I think maybe taking the creature is better than the Swift Response. Hopefully I'll get more, though, because that card's so good. Whoever is partially in white is going to be really happy that I'm passing that. Okay, so here I think the Rambunctious Mutt is just the play. You didn't see response. Bird hurts your spells too. That's true. That's true. Yeah, so Swift Response might have been the better pick there, but that's okay. Rambunctious Mutt's probably the pick here. This game, Zeta, this is a card game. It's Magic the Gathering, so it's a strategy card game. So yeah, I think this is just a decent card. And there is a lot of like artifacts and enchantments in this set to worry about. I do like Capture Sphere as well, but I think Rambunctious Mutt. I think I want to go creature heavy. Okay, so here I think Megalodon. Mutt good? Yeah, I think Mutt's great. I think I'm gonna go Megalodon here. Mutt over Sphere. Yeah, that's what I went. I think I'm gonna go with the Spine Megalodon here. I do think this Watchdog is decent, but I think this is just a card that I'm not excited to play. This at least is a good bomb and a finisher. Okay, there's nothing here that I'd particularly care about. I guess I'll take the Tome Anima. If I were in a draft like with actual people in front of me, I would probably take the Turn to Slag, but I'm not necessarily going to be playing against people. Like I'm not playing against the people that I'm drafting with, so I think I just take the best card for my deck, which is the Tome Anima. Okay. Oh God. Oh man, we have another Vryn Wingmare. That could be. Oh, there's also a Rousing Reed. Honestly, though, the Rousing Reed is a little bit worse in my current deck because I'm going with flyers. Having another Vryn Wingmare is kind of insane. I feel like, especially if I end up being like a super creature heavy deck. I do like Rousing Reed, but if I have double Wingmare, it makes it really hard to play spells. Oh, I ran out of time. Son of a. I saw your message too late. I really wasn't paying that much attention. I'm taking Sky Scanner here though, over the Capture Sphere for sure. We got another Rousing Reed anyway. Why is there a Rousing Reed? Why is there a Rousing Reed available here? I don't know, but I'm taking it. Oh my gosh, and the Celestial Enforcer wield? This deck's looking pretty good. Like, wow, this deck's looking really good. I don't care about any of these cards. I'll just take the track down and put it in the sideboard. I'm probably not gonna... Well, I might play Dub. It doesn't seem like Dub is gonna happen, but I might play it. And then we'll just put all this stuff in the sideboard. Alright. Oh, man. Soul Seer is sad to see because there's just no way I can pivot to red. I mean, I could theoretically splash red, but I think that's not a good plan. So normally my pick here would be Keen Guildmaster, but I think... I mean, maybe I can still get some value out of it. I could give Tome Anima flying. I could give Rambunctious Mutt flying. I could give Spine Megalodon flying. But also I feel like just the Legion's Judgment might be the best call here. It's like Keen Guildmaster or Legion's Judgment. And actually, I think I just want the removal. Even if this becomes like a 4 or 5 mana card because of the Wingmares, I don't think that matters too much. Okay. Secure the Scene is pretty good. I think we just take the Swift Response here. It's such a good card. Like, and the fact that it's a 2-drop means that often I'll probably play it before the Vryn Wingmare. But I mean, most people would be willing to pay 4 or 5 mana for a card that just kills something. So, also, I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi. That's why my phone keeps cutting out. Okay. I keep thinking that I'm lagging, but I'm not. Oh, Waker of Waves. I mean, we have another Soul Seer, which is good for somebody, but a Waker of Waves is such a good high-end card for this deck. Wow. This deck's looking very spicy. Man, this deck is looking real good. So you play with random people, friends. I'm drafting against random people right now. We got another Watcher of the Spheres. What the hell? Okay. So you draft against random people, and then when you queue up, you also play against random people. So it's all PvP, and you draft against them too. The reason why this card's really, really good, Zeta Flare, if you don't know much about Magic Draft or Magic at all, is this makes my other flyers cost less, and it's perfect in the deck that we're building. So the fact that I got a second one is actually really, really good. This pack is a little underwhelming. I'm actually a little tempted to take the short sword, but I know that's a bad idea. Gale Sweeper's just fine. It doesn't really give me a whole lot of value, but it is fine. It could give Celestial Enforcer flying if I ever hit a situation where that's good. It could give Rambunctious Mutt. It could give my Spine Megalodon or my Waker of Waves flying, so that's pretty good. This deck is bananas. This Warded Battlements is actually fairly decent. For the, like, it may not end up making the cut. Take Gale for Curve. I don't know if that was a message that I missed about the last pick. Gale? I don't see anything that sounds like Gale to me. I'm going to take the Warded Battlements. I may not play this card, but because I have so many flyers, just having the defender on the ground while my flyers are attacking in the air is pretty good. So I think here I take the Defiant Strike. Although, actually, Vidalian Arcanist could be alright, because with the 2 Vryn's Wingmare... Actually, I'm going to take Vidalian Arcanist, because if I have Vryn Wingmare on the field and Vidalian Arcanist, I don't actually have to pay one more. Like, I have the mana to pay one more, so I think I'm going to do that, because that might be a nifty little combo. There's a little bit of a stream delay, yeah. It's not like a massive stream delay, but there is a little bit of one. So it's like, I think it's like 5 seconds or something. So if there's just not a whole lot of time. I can't believe there's a Finishing Blow still in this pack. But yeah, Skyscanner's really good for the deck we're putting together. This deck's going to be so much fun. I don't really think there's anything good here. I guess we'll take the big ground blocker. That's probably not going to make the deck. Oh man, if I had remembered there was 2 Frantic Inventories, I actually would have taken Frantic Inventory there. I think I'm gonna take Secure the Scene though. Oh my god, there was 3. Okay, I have to take one now, because if any more pop up, that's gonna be really good. But I'm so sad that I didn't remember there was so many Frantic Inventories in a row. Somebody got both of them probably. We'll just put this in the sideboard. Okay, so you think your phone is also delayed more? It might be. It's a pretty solid... oh, man, we got another Swift Response. I think that's just... I love the Roaming Ghostlight, too, but, man, this Swift Response is so good. I also really like Skyscanner, but I think I can't pass up a 3rd Swift Response. The card is just really, really good. Here, I don't know that we're ever going to want to Reign of Revelation. But I think that it's pretty good. We could also Riddle Form. How many spells do we have? We only have 6 spells, so I don't really like the Riddle Form. I think I'm going to take the Reign of Revelation. It's also the best card in our colors in the pack. So, again, another Vidalian Arcanist. I like this, but I also like Angelic Ascension a lot. Because I can turn my small creatures into bigger ones. But I don't think I want that, because I think it goes against what we're doing. Especially with the double Vryn Wingmare. So I think I'm actually going to take the... No, I should still take the You passed a Lofty Denial. Yes, I did. I know that it's a good card, but I'm not super high on it, especially with my especially with double Wingmare. It's gonna be pretty hard to cast it if I curve out. But I would definitely take it if I saw it again. But yeah, I'm gonna say I didn't realize I was answering your question, and I realized that I just ran out of time. But I think I clicked the card that I was thinking about taking. Yeah, the Angelic Ascension. I like the Angelic Ascension because it could be really good. All right, here I could take another Warded Battlements, but I don't really like that. I could take a Concordia Pegasus. It's a flyer, which is really good with Watcher of the Spheres. I do like the Warded Battlements to have defenders on the ground while my attackers in the air are hitting for a lot, but I think that Concordia Pegasus is just better. Alright, I don't know why there's a Grasp of Darkness still in this pack. If I were drafting against players that I had to play against, once again, I would take the Grasp of Darkness 100% of the time to make sure that somebody else doesn't get it. But there's no reason to play like that in this draft, per se. Although I guess I think I still am just taking it, because I'm not going to play Read the Tides in this deck. So I'm just going to take the Grasp of Darkness. Oh, we got... So, okay. So, Julian, I would take the Lofty Denial, except that this Sky Scanner is way better, I think. So, like, I understand that Lofty Denial is pretty good, but I think that taking another Sky Scanner is just way better in this scenario. Although I already have 2 Sky Scanners, so maybe actually... Okay, I'm going to take the Lofty Denial because I have 2 Sky Scanners already, but I was so tempted to take that Sky Scanner. We got either a Tide Skimmer or a Mistral Singer. I'm going to take the Tide Skinner because a majority of my creatures are flyers, so I'm often going to be able to get a draw from that card. And I don't have enough spells to make Mistral Singer like super duper good, I don't think. I'm not going to play it, but we'll put it in the sideboard. Teferi's Protege versus Reign of Revelation. I think I take another Reign of Revelation. Just does more, I think. None of these cards matter. Defiant Strike, I guess. I don't know that I'm going to play it, but I'll keep it in the deck just in case. Okay, the Warded Battlements Wield. So that's an interesting strat that we might be able to take advantage of. We're going to put this guy over here. So I am going to have to make quite a few cuts, but I already know a few that I'm probably going to make. I really don't know that Gale Swooper is going to make the deck, because a 4 mana for a 3/2, that doesn't really do anything for the deck. May not be super good. Although, it does give my late creatures flying, which is good. So maybe I'll keep it in for that. I'm definitely not playing this Crab or this Tome Anima. So, what else? These Battlements might come out, but I do think it's a kind of an interesting strat. This is definitely not making the final build. Defiant Strike is probably not making it. We're sitting at 17 creatures right now. But I think I want to be more heavy in creatures if possible. Man, oh man. Okay, so I definitely will take the blue-white tap land over the Sanctum. Alright, we're going to put this over here now. We're going to flip around our deck. So now we get to build. So I need to make 4 more cuts. I don't mind dub, but because I have the 2 Vryn Wingmare, I don't think playing the dub is really all that good. I think I don't need Secure the Scene because I have triple Swift Response. Secure the Scene is good though, so maybe I do want to play it. Hang on, let me not make that decision quite yet. Secure the Scene is good against... It can just remove anything. So I think it's I mean, I do wish it were an instant, but it's a little too good to be an instant. Celestial Enforcer is good. Actually, I think the removal I should take out is Legion's Judgment, because it at least has, like, there are some requirements from Legion's Judgment. I think I'm taking out the Angelic Ascension, because I definitely want to stay heavier on creatures. I probably only need to play one Reign of Revelation. And then that leaves us with one more cut. And honestly, Swift Response is so good in this deck because they're not going to be able to block most of my flyers. So I'm probably just going to be, like, we're just going to be hitting each other most games, I think. So we got to make one more cut. I could cut one of the battlements. Actually, I think I don't even need... So I think this strategy is kind of cool, and having a blocker on the ground is kind of interesting. But I think actually I just want to win the game and not worry about any, like, low-to-the-ground defenders. So I think the cards that give me the best chance to just win the game are... Tome Anima is actually decent because... Well, I don't know if it's that good. But Tome Anima could be good because if I'm drawing... Like, if I play Sky Scanner, I get to attack without being blocked. I have so much evasion in the deck that I think Tome Anima could be a good finisher. I have a lot of early drops. A lot of 2-drops, but they're all really good. And Lofty Denial's not really a 2-drop. So basically my last card is either Legion's Judgment, Reign of Revelation, Tome Anima. Maybe I just play the second Reign of Revelation. No, I'm down to 15 creatures. I need it to be a creature. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Tome Anima. And then I need to heavily consider... So I have 5 instants and 1 sorcery. So the Swift Responses need to stay in here. The Fedalian Arcanist is also really good to combo that with the Vryn Wingmare. Because then I don't lose my... Or I don't have to pay an extra mana. So I think this is what we're going to go with. I could take out the Secure the Scene to add another creature. Which would be... Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to take out the Secure the Scene. Although that deals with Planeswalkers. And if I see a Planeswalker... I guess I'm not that afraid of Planeswalkers because... most of my stuff has evasion. So if I can't kill a Planeswalker that comes down, I feel like something's probably wrong. So I think we're going to keep that. We're going to do one of the Warded Battlements. No, I have so many 3-drops. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to play the... we're going to play the Secure the Scene to have extra removal so that if they put down a flyer or somebody with reach, like the 4/4 with reach, we'll be able to deal with it. Because there's no way they're attacking me at that point, unless they give it vigilance. So, this is going to be the deck. This is what we're going to commit to. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to keep this. It's not the best hand I've ever seen, but it's pretty good. We do need to hit another mana to curve out, but I don't know if I'd rather have another mana or more creatures. Oh, I don't actually like this on this side at all. I think I'm going to move it here and I'm going to make it smaller. Actually, that might not interfere with anything I got going on, but I think I need to make it smaller. Okay, that's good. All right, so we've got our... He does have a Shacklegeist, which is gonna have our... Oh wait, I have a... This is not even what... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just take the deck tracker away. I don't think it actually adds too much, and I can't find a way to set it up that I think it looks not clunky on the screen. So we're not gonna worry about that. Gale Swooper is pretty good. It doesn't really give us flying or anything. So we're just gonna attack with the Watcher Spheres. Yeah, I'm just not playing with the deck tracker. If I could find a way to fit it on the screen to where I liked it, I would do that, but I can't really. I mean, I don't know. There's too much. There's too much on the screen for my liking. I do want to make these a little bit bigger, though, because I can. So we're going to do that. We're going to see what this guy does. So we have really good blockers for all of his stuff. I am a little bit afraid, though, because he has... Okay. That's okay. Chandra's probably... Okay, so he's blue-red spells matter, which is a little scary. It's really more than a little scary. Artifact or enchantment. We're going to hold back the swift response. And we're just going to attack all out because we don't have any more flyers in our hand. So, like, if he blocks the Watcher of Spheres, that's okay. I do lose some value later, but then I can definitely keep plunking him. I actually think I want to play the Rambunctious Mutt as well. Okay, so he's not blocking at all. Okay, well then I'm definitely going to wait and swift response his Shacklegeist if he attacks. Because he's only doing a little bit of damage. Like at max, he's doing not enough damage. We're going to just go ahead and swift response the Shacklegeist. Oh, he doesn't have anything? Why is he attacking with everything if he has nothing to play? This confuses me. That's a fairy protege. So you're telling... I mean, I guess he's attacking because he doesn't have any way to... okay, so we're going to Rousing Reed here on the Pegasus. I guess he was just attacking because he can't block anything, so... we're going to discard... We're actually going to discard our Mutt because Celestial Enforcer and Sky Scanner are both really, really good for this situation. We got a Plains we can play. And now I think, unless he draws something pretty nutty, I think that's going to be the win. I'm so glad that... I don't know why. I unplugged my mic. I wasn't trying to grief, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, no, this deck had a strong start right there. I hated how it looked, because it looked like crap. This hand's amazing. Man, this Tranquil Cove was so clutch. Like, so unbelievably clutch, actually. The audio sounds fine. Awesome. Thanks, Zeta. Also, thanks for hanging out, man. You don't know how to play Magic, so I didn't expect you to hang out, I'll be honest. But I appreciate it. It's super awesome to have people out there watching. Magic is not exactly the biggest draw. Even though I have, like, a ton of friends that play Magic, there's not a ton of people that tune in to watch me as of yet. Hopefully one day. Because this is low-key one of my favorite games to play in general. Like, overall. Okay, so we're just going to play Watcher of the Spheres, and then we're going to curve out into Mistral Singer. If he plays something really scary, I'll hold it back. and then I'll swift response whatever he plays. But oh, that's not scary. Okay, so the sad thing here is he's gonna hit my swift response probably. Little does he know, I still have 2 more in the deck, so he's not really gonna be doing a whole lot. And then we're also, oh man, that's really good too. So we're gonna play our Vryn Wingmare, give that a boost, and then we're gonna, on the following turn, we will be able to play the Mistral Singer. Maybe we should have played the Mistral Singer there instead, so we could play the Rain of Revelation. But I like this a lot because if he ends up having any mana problems, he's not gonna be able to play anything that's not a creature. And creatures we're not super afraid of. Oh man, he's playing 3-color, and he got all 3 colors in his opening hand. All right, but that doesn't bother me. All right, so we are going to just go ahead and play the Mistral Singer, and then we're gonna attack with both because I don't like that he has a 3-color deck, which means that he probably has a bunch of like big stuff that I need to worry about. So we're just gonna beat him down. Just gonna beat him down in the air. Also, if I draw a mana next turn, it's gonna be really, really good. My record. We're gonna move this up over here. No, man, there's like, just, I don't know. We'll just leave it there. No blocks. Alright, so Liliana's Decree. Wow, we did draw a mana. That's really good. Okay, so we're going to discard one of the mana that we drew. And then we're going to attack. We're really honestly going to attack with all 3. Because this Kitesail Freebooter is just going to give us our swift response back. So he really doesn't want to block. Because he knows that we'll be able to deal with a lot of things. That's really good. So now we have our swift response back. He only killed our what's it called? Our Vryn Wingmare. So hopefully that'll be all right. And he quit? Really? I mean, I guess. Also, we just hit gold tier. That's pretty exciting. So this hand is not great. And he's going first. It's not a bad hand. I have playables, but he's going first, so I feel like I have to be aggressive on the mulligan. Okay, good. This is much better. I think I'm going to send the Rambunctious Mutt to the bottom. So we're going to be able to like have a swift response in case he's more of an aggressive deck. We're probably going to use the Waker of Waves to tutor. But we're going to wait till his turn to do that. Sure. That's another card I'm particularly... Well, actually... Okay, so if he buffs, I'm going to Swift Response. He didn't buff. Shacklegeist. Okay. Alright. I guess. So... Now we're definitely going to want to Swift Response his Shacklegeist, I think. But again, if he uses his ability with the Blackguard, I think we would have used it on the Blackguard. But I think he wants to continue curving out because he seems like he's doing all right. Guildmaster, okay. All right, so we're gonna play Tide Skimmer. We've got to get our creature down. He might have a counterspell here, which would be a little unfortunate. Okay, good, he didn't. He's gonna Waker of Waves too. Alright, so he's blue-black, though, so he might be like a graveyard recursion. Like, he might bring this back with the 5 mana, basically reborn a creature. And that would be a little sad. Yeah, he can attack. We're not going to block that. And then he's Sanguine Indulgence to get Shacklegeist and Waker of Waves back. Okay, that's pretty scary. So that's okay. I think we're gonna attack. So thankfully he's 2 mana away from the Waker of Waves, but if the Waker of Waves comes down, like I have to save the Swift Response for the Waker of Waves. You'll be playing 3C, a 7/7/6 and watch at the same time. Fair enough, man. I appreciate it. Okay. Finishing Blow kind of sucks, but he's probably not attacking because I can kill either one of his guys. Alright, so we're going to play this Vryn Wingmare. It is a bit unfortunate because I'm like... Yeah, okay, so he got his 7th mana, which is really unfortunate. We really need to hit our mana here. Okay, so this was kind of a mistake on his part. We're just going to be able to kill that. Because that guy was actually going to be a fair amount of damage. So here we can play the Wingmare and still play the Swift Response on our turn. So if he attacks me with his 7/7, we're in business. Because we'll be able to Swift Response. He might have a counter, but it seems unlikely. Okay. If he did have a counter, we probably would have lost there. But because he didn't have a counter, we actually came out ahead, which was nice. Now we have... Okay, Liliana's Devotee. That's kind of a bummer, because he's going to get zombies. He's got a Shacklegeist. Okay. Alright. We're going to play this Watcher of Spheres. And then we're going to play this Rousing Reed, and hopefully we're going to draw a land. Okay. Oh, man. I don't think Secure the Scene's that good. We're just going to get the land so that we can play this Megalodon next turn. Now we have good blockers for what he's got going on. I think we just take the hit. Crypt Lurker. Oh, that's unfortunate. That means he's going to be able to get the zombie anyway. Ooh, the Shacklegeist? That seems wrong. Oh, he's got another flyer. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so unfortunately we got another land, which... You know, what else would we expect? So we're at a disadvantage here, because he's just going to be able to attack with these zombies every turn. And that's bad for me. I think this is going to be a loss. I don't actually think there's anything I can draw that gets us back into this game. We are a bit lacking on removal that's not Swift Response, and we've already used 2 of them. It is unfortunate that I had to choose between Secure the Scene and the Spined Megalodon, because the Secure the Scene would have been better here. Okay, so we capture Sphered. Yeah, I think this just means we lose. If he only attacks with the Feated Imp... Yeah, he should attack with everything here. We're definitely gonna use the Megalodon. I have a phone call. Hello? Some combos? Yep. Uh-huh. The enemies he did have, so I don't know. I don't think there was a whole lot I could do there, unfortunately. This hand's really great. I would like another flyer, but I don't think you can be too picky. I think this hand's quite good. We got a Waker of Waves in our hand too. Alright, a Chandra's Magmut. So this Arcanist is actually a really good blocker against that. He is going to be able to ping us, but like if he's not attacking for 2 every turn, then I'm pretty okay with that. Soul Seer. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we can actually... So, I can do a couple of things here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and Rousing Read the Vidalian Arcanist to make it a flyer. Because it's like one of the only creatures that's not, and then we also get 2 more. Huh. I think here the card we care least about is the Concordia Pegasus. Then we'll just hit him for 2. And then next turn we'll be able to either... We could secure the scene if we need to. We can Reign of Revelation to get more stuff. That's not a super great card. Tide Skimmer. Tide Skimmer's good. So if I play this... I wish I had 1 more mana. We're just going to play the Tide Skimmer. And then we're not going to attack. Because I'll take the 4 to the face. So that I can draw a card next turn. Looks like he might have removal of some sort, though. Furious Rise. That is not removal. Okay, so he's probably not attacking then. Yeah. I wouldn't have attacked if I were him either. Okay, so we hit our another land. Let's go ahead and just draw a card real quick. Alright, so we got a Sky Scanner. We're going to hit him. And then I think we should play... It's a little tricky because there's a couple of things that I wish I could do. But I think I'm just going to play the Watcher. And then in the Sky Scanner. Alright, so our next turn should be quite strong. He's going to ping us for 1. And now we have a better like combo block for the Sentinel if we want to. But I don't really want to per se. I think I'd rather just be able to hit him in the face. Why am I so slouchy? Ugh. Well, I mean, I know why. My chair is not great. I need to get a new chair at some point. Okay, so he took my Tide Skimmer. I don't hate that play. Because that card, like, that's a good guy to take, but he doesn't have any other flyers. So, I think if I were him, I may have waited for the Watcher of Spheres. But, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I'm going to play the Sky Scanner first. Always draw first. Okay, so we got a Lofty Denial, which that means I'm going to hold my Vidalian Arcanist back because I'll be able to use my Lofty Denial. And we're going to hit with both of our flyers. Because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to just I'm pretty sure we'll be able to just finish him off next turn. So I'm going to be able to counter something. You're losing to mono blue, Julian. Blue's really strong. Blue is really strong in this set, which makes me happy because I love blue. Okay, so he's going to play Mistral Singer. I'm fine with that. If he plays anything else, I'll counter it. But, yeah, it is kind of a bummer that he played the Mistral Singer because that's going to be a little bit annoying. But, do I care about this? I think I'm going to double... I mean, maybe not, though. So he can block safely with 1 flyer. So I'm thinking I just take this first hit. I'm not worried. He's got a Teferi's Ageless Insight and a bunch of Frantic Inventories. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have taken several. I could have taken 3 Frantic Inventories, but I didn't. Okay, so now we can... Oh, actually... Oh, I just realized we can exile the Enthralling Hold, which is such a good play. Which means we're going to get our Tide Skimmer back. unless he has a counter or something. But yeah, so we're gonna get our Tide Skimmer back. He gets a 1/1 on the ground, but we don't care about that, and we'll be able to hit him with everything except for one thing that he blocks with the Mistral Singer. This card is good. I regret ever thinking about not playing it. He's gonna have like 1 kill spell, I think. Oh yeah, a Volcanic Geyser, that's fine. I'm pretty sure, so I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, which I'm gonna take. He can block one thing, but yeah, so he's gonna block my Mistral Singer to block the most damage possible. So now he can hit me for 7 damage. So there are ways that I die here, but being that he used his Volcanic Geyser, I don't think I'm dead, but I could be. There are lots of red spells that do a lot of damage that could cause my death here. But he doesn't seem to be like a Spells Matter deck. Oh, I also had a blocker, so I didn't even think about that. I'm going to take the 4. If he's got a way to kill me at 7 damage, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't update my record. Darn it. Okay. I'm 2-1 now. I should really remember to do that. He just drew 5 off a Frantic. Good lord. Okay, so 2-1. Alright. So, what could he have to not lose here? I don't know, but we have Lofty Denial, so hopefully... Okay, yeah, cool. I was like, if he has some sort of removal, hopefully I'll be able to Lofty Denial. But I think, I'm pretty sure I was fairly safe. Also, the Waker of Waves was coming down the next turn. Alright, so we have... Okay, this might be a mistake. I'm going to keep this hand. Because we have several 2-drops and reactionary 2-drops. All we need to do is hit 1 mana at some point. And we're going to be okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna play this because if we hit 1 mana next turn, the Rousing Reed's gonna come down. I think that Vidalian Arcanist is the best target. Okay, we hit the mana. Amazing. He does have possibly a counterspell, which I should have thought about before I played this, but yeah, we're good. He probably has like a shock or something. We're gonna discard... Oh man, I don't really want to... Okay, we are going to discard the mana because we can play everything in our hand. So I don't want to get rid of any resources because I'm probably going to draw more mana. Thrill of Possibility. Okay, that's fine. So he's definitely blue, black, red fully. He's fully 3-color. So that's a little scary. Okay, Grasp of Darkness is just fine. I'm so okay with that. And we did hit another mana, so that's good. I think we're just going to... I'm gonna play with the Pegasus to leave Lofty Denial open. So that if he plays anything that I really don't like, I can just counter it. I really like our hand right now. What are you doing, man? Oh, Liliana? Nope. I don't even care that if she's not that good. Each player discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 1 life or loses 3 life. Target creature gets -X/-X. So I don't even think Lily's that particularly great. But I'm still not interested in letting her have that. That was a really good turn for us, though, because we got to play Watcher. Like, drawing Watcher there, it might just win us the game entirely. Okay, so he's playing a Sky Scanner, which is just fine. He's not going to be able to block anything. He might have a Shock, which I think he probably has a Shock. Yeah, okay. That's not a big deal. It is kind of sad, but we just drew another Watcher, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's so good. We are going to play our Sky Scanner. You could make an argument that we should wait till next turn, but I don't think so, because we really want to get in the damage. Because we're not like a super late game deck. If it gets to be too spicy for us, we're going to have a bad time. So thankfully, we've dealt with quite a bit. We've dealt with 2 removal spells. We didn't have to worry about Liliana. We dealt with a flyer. He also just threw a possibility to lost a Hobble Fiend, which doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So I understand why he discarded the Hobble Fiend. It is a creature, though, so it's interesting. Okay, spell doors are weird. All right. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we're just drawing a bunch of mana. So we have to kill him, otherwise we will lose, probably. There is a black card right now that would absolutely ruin us, and that gives all creatures -2/-2. But if he had it, he would have played it last turn before. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Turn to Slag on my 2-drop is so fun. I do think I'm going, if he attacks, yeah, we're going to Swift Response to the Weird. We probably should have waited till my turn so that I got the Mistral Singer thing. Or the extra damage. But actually, this is insane. A Celestial Enforcer on a board that has nothing is incredibly strong. Because that means whatever he plays, I could tap down. So if he plays a Giant Flyer, there's a 7-mana red flyer, so he wouldn't be able to play it this turn. But if he plays something that I'm scared of, I can just tap it down. And that's really, really good for us. Rambunctious Mutt is pretty good too. We're just going to attack with our flyers. Is there any benefit to not playing this? I think so, because I can tap something down in response to something. So I'm not going to play the Mutt because we have lethal on board. We're just going to hold it back and hopefully it's going to work out. What you got? What do you got? Okay. So he's going to his combat. He's leaving his combat. And he's passing his turn. So, that tells me he's Soul Searing on my turn. Interesting that he would do it on my turn. But I still have 2 damage in the air that he can't deal with. I did draw a mana, so I am going to play this Mutt now. Because I can still tap something down. I guess I should have... Well, no, because it wouldn't have mattered. Even if I tapped... Sure. Even if I had tapped something down with my Celestial Enforcer last turn, I still wouldn't have been able to get stuff through. Okay, so he gave me a good game, so I'll throw a good game back at him. It is unfortunate, a little unfortunate. We kind of dominated that entire game. But he did have a little bit of... We did have a little bit of back and forth. So, we've efficiently pretty much made our money back. This hand's great. Oh, wait, no, I just miscalculated. Uh-oh. We might lose this because I just screwed up. I thought I saw the tap land. The white-blue tap land. We don't have it. But we've got a decent curve. We just have to hit a blue land eventually. We're going to play the Wingmare over the Pegasus. Or, I mean, we're going to play the Wingmare over the Sky Scanner. I'm very sad that I didn't realize I didn't have a blue source. I thought I did. I thought I had the Tranquil Cove. But that's okay. Thrashing Brontodon. Alright, so we got to our blue mana. That's good. We can play our Watcher of Spheres into our Sky Scanner. And then continue hitting in the air. He is a green deck. He said nice, so... Well, I should say thanks, but it didn't let me. But being that he's a green deck, that means he's going to have a lot of, like, ground creatures. No, we're not worried about blocking that. We can Swift Response it, but I don't think we really want to. I think I want to save that for his. Yeah, we're just gonna attack with everybody. If he attacks me with his Basri's Acolyte, which he probably will, to gain a couple of life, because he can't block anything, we'll probably Swift Response his Acolyte. Obviously next turn, because we can't because of the Wingmare. But... Okay, yeah, that's definitely getting swift responded. Okay, so swift response. That. And then we have to hold back a blocker in case he has Titanic Growth. So we're just going to go in. Well, we'll hold back 2 because he could have a removal and Titanic Growth. And that would be pretty devastating. So we're just going to do this. We're going to probably block him with our Sky Scanner. And then next turn, we'll be able to deal lethal damage with those 3 that we just attacked with. Okay, cool. So if I had attacked with everybody there, I would have been screwed probably. Because we would have had to dodge a... Like, he even if he had Titanic Growth, we set it up in a way to where he could not kill us and steal the game. Normally, that's when I start going live, but... Alright. This hand... I'm going to aggressively mulligan for a better hand. I'm glad I did. I think we're going to ditch the... No, not the Tide Skimmer. We're going to ditch the Spined Megalodon. I'm glad that I was aggressive with the mulligan here. Because I'm going second. I have a handful of creatures now. And we're going to be able to go Watcher of Spheres into Vryn, Wingmare, and Concordia Pegasus. Which is a very sick curve. Garrick's Harbinger. Hexproof from black. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, Planeswalker, look at that many cards in the popular library. You may reveal a creature card or Garrick Planeswalker and put them in your hand. Put the rest... Okay, that's a little bit of a scary card. I'm not going to lie. But it only adds a creature or a Garrick Planeswalker card. So if he has the Garrick Planeswalker and he gets it, you know, that might be a rough thing. We could block him. Actually, we could kill him. So he probably won't attack. Unless he has, like, Titanic Growth or something. Which, if he does have Titanic Growth... I don't know. I don't think I block him. Because the other reality is that he would... Primal Might. Gross. Okay, that's bad. So he's definitely not attacking this turn because of that. Secure the Scene is probably pretty good. We're just going to play it. That really messed up our curve, him having that. So we're just going to attack with the 2-1. Because we didn't draw a 4th mana, so our curve is a little gross. Citizen Training, okay. That's fine. He still can't attack us, thankfully. Or he can. Oh, you know what he probably has? We're going to block, and we're probably going to regret this. No, okay, we don't. Awesome. I was thinking, we're going to play our Vidalian Arcanist so we can play our Reign of Revolution if we draw a friggin' mana. But I was thinking he had the 1 mana, give a creature +1/+1. Oh my god, he actually had the Garrick Planeswalker in his deck, and he drew it. We're going to kill it, thankfully. We didn't draw a mana, though, so we're in trouble.
Well, hunt's over.
If we don't draw a mana in the next couple turns, we're just going to fall apart, unless he doesn't have a way to block flyers. But I imagine he's got the 5 mana 4/4. Still did not draw a mana. That's bad. He also, though, might be in a tricky situation, because if he is a 2-color deck, which most people are. Oh, that's 6 wins, guys. He must have been in a 2-color deck, and he just didn't draw his other color. His deck was crazy, though. He had Garrett. He had the Planeswalker, which I believe is a mythic, and the support card for the Planeswalker. That's absurd. Let's go for 7 wins. Oh, please give me more flyers to go with this. Please, deck. Please. Give me a Sky Scanner on turn 3. I'll be able to play it for 1. Mistral Stinger's okay. Singer. I don't know why I keep trying to call it Stinger. He'll probably have a kill spell. He's red-white. A Scorching Dragonfire would be really good for him right now. Alpine Houndmaster. So you can search your library for... Okay. That's not too scary, actually. Oh. This... Okay, no, it's fine. It's not as good as I thought. This is not as good as I thought it was. I thought I was going to be able to play the Minstrel Singer, but because I had 1 blue... If this was 2 islands, my hand would be just bananas. When he attacks, it gets at plus XO. Okay, that's fine. So if he doesn't have another mana and all his play is this Alpine Watchdog, that would be pretty unfortunate for him. I, though, am in a situation where I'm getting mana screwed again. If I don't draw another mana, my plays are... Okay, Igneous Cur is fine. He does have another mana. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so bad. I have to play this. We have to win the race. But not getting mana is really bad for me. I probably look like an idiot complaining when I'm this far ahead in the other game. But sincerely, all he needs is like 1 kill spell, and my situation looks a little bit more dire. Like, getting the Lofty Denial would be okay. Honestly, my hand would have just been so much better if this was 2 islands and 1 plains. We're not going to block. We're going to take it. He's going to play another dog, probably. Okay, Swift Response. Alright. And then he plays his Watchdog, so that's fine. Alright, so Sky Scanner, please give me a land. Please give me an island specifically. Okay, Tranquil Cove is fine. So hopefully, now, in a perfect world, this would have been an island because it would have livened up my Lofty Denial. But we're still in good shape. He could have another Swift Response here, which would be sad, but we still have him on a 2-turn clock, even if he kills this Watcher. But we'll see what he has. He also theoretically has me on a 2-turn clock, but he would have to use Igneous Cur to do that. So I'm not as afraid of him as he probably is of me. Also, I have prowess, so if I attack and he's got nothing and I Rain of Revelation, my Minstrel Singer will just kill him. I am particularly... Okay, so he's going to attack with everything. We're going to not block because there's no good blocks for us. And then what he plays is really important. Okay, that's unfortunate. I think he hit the wrong thing there. But it may not matter. Okay, so we're going to play our Concordia Pegasus. It's a good blocker for what he's got going on. We are going to attack because we have to. We have to be able to kill him next turn. And then when he attacks us, he could have Sure Strike. He could have... There's a lot of things he could have to win the game here. But when he attacks, I have to block his Igneous Cur. And then we do have the Lofty Denial, so we can counter anything else he might have. So this is a really... This entire game has come down to this turn. What he plays on this turn decides if I win or lose. And how he plays it. So if he has something that... he could have multiple cards, and I can only counter 1. And if he has multiple cards that win him the game, that's unfortunate. Sure Strike, actually, though, doesn't win him the game. Oh, yes, it does, because this gets plus X plus O, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So, other attacking creatures. Good. So he's going to be a 6-2. Oh, wait, no, that's not good. So, 5, 6, 7. So... if he attacks with these, I actually have to block the Houndmaster. Because he's going to have... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought it was plus 2 plus 0. So he's going to be attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I block here... Okay, Furor of the Bitten. Does that... That's not... Okay, that's not worth countering. Because we can just block it. Because, well, he can give it plus 2, plus... Oh, yeah, we're just going to block this. And then he can do... yeah, Sure Strike. We'll counter that. And then the only card he could have is, like, a Defiant Strike. We did it. Wait, why did it... I don't know why the game just made me go to -4. That was weird, and that was a little scary. But we did it. 7 wins. 7-1. Not even a 7-2 run. We got a 7-1 run, man. That is the best draft I've had in Core 2021. That's so cool. We're actually gonna... oh, I can't even do that because if I try to take a screenshot, it takes both screens. But anyway, that's awesome. I'm gonna do a quick post about that. But let's open these packs first real quick. Alright, Glorious Anthem. This card's real good. Oh no, that's not the instant. I mean, it's still pretty good. Just giving all your creatures +1/+1 in the right deck can be magical. Did you have Lifeline? Lifelink? I did not have Lifelink. But he didn't have lethal damage because I countered the Sure Strike. So maybe because he conceded, the game just like glitched out or something. No, I didn't have any lifelink. But he conceded, so I think him conceding threw the game off. Or something. Fairy's Ageless Insight. Niambi, Esteemed Speaker. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, you return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to that creature's converted mana cost. Interesting. This is not going to be a good draft card. Yeah, I think it's probably because he conceded. It probably just was like, this guy conceded as soon as you countered it, so it just like played through. I don't know. It is weird, but, you know, I won, so I'm not really worried about it.